Now we're ready to do some animating. So let me move things over here a little bit just so we can see the other side of our stage. I'm going to want the golf ball to start here off screen, so let's just select it and we'll drag it over here, just off stage. And of course we need to set it up if we're going to motion tween it. It should be in a layer by itself, and we've already got that done, but it also should be a symbol. So let's just go up to our Modify menu here and we'll choose Convert to Symbol. Notice you can just press F8 and that's the built-in keyboard shortcut for this. We might as well call it golf ball again. And we'll set this up as a movie clip symbol. For the registration, I'm going to want to use the center of the ball, so I'm just going to click on the dot in the center of my control here, and we'll click OK, and we've got our movie clip. Next, we just need to take that keyframe and that object and make it into a motion tween. Since we still have it selected, I'm going to go up to the Insert menu and choose Motion Tween. Now you can see it gave us a few frames, and you can also see that the other layers disappeared, just like usual. Let's set up our animation to, let's say about 60 frames here. And at 24 frames a second, it looks like that's around 2.5 seconds. That should be enough time for the ball to drop right into the hole. And let's set up the rest of our layers so that they're on screen a little bit longer than that. I'll scroll down the timeline just a little bit. And let's just pick frame 120 as a nice starting point. I'm going to click in the pin layer, and holding down my mouse button, I'm just going to drag down a little bit. That way I grab all 3 layers at once. And we can use the Insert menu again. Down under the Timeline submenu, I will insert frames. And notice that the keyboard shortcut for inserting frames is F5 if you want to do that a little quicker. Okay, so now we've got all of our other cast members here staying on the screen. We're ready to start thinking about our animation. Now, as you remember from last time, all we need to do is set up those keyframes by placing the playhead right wherever we want to make a change. So I'll click up here in the numbers, and you can see that that brings my playhead back in. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go over to about frame 40, let's say. Now, I'm going to have the ball roll in, hang right on the edge of the lip, and then drop into the cup. That'll be nice and dramatic. So at frame 40, I'd like the ball to move all the way here to where it's right on the lip of the cup. Now, I'm getting too much snapping because I have my snapping tool turned on over here. So let me go and turn that off, and that'll give me a little bit finer motion as we're moving around through the screen. Now, that's where I want the ball to sit. Then, very slowly, I want it to drop into the hole. So I'm going to go out to, let's say, about frame 50 here. And I want the ball to just move just that much around the edge, out and down over the cup. And then, of course, at frame 60, I want the ball to fall right down into the cup. So we'll pull it down here and off the screen. Now, that's not too bad. Let's take a look at our animation. The path looks pretty good. I've got the ball rolling right up to the cup. Then it seems to slow way down and then just drop in. Of course, we don't have the illusion of the ball actually falling into the hole because my golf ball is in a layer above the green. Well, we can fix that by just taking a little corner of the green and putting it above the golf ball. Now first, just to make sure that I'm only working on the green layer, I'm going to go up to the lock icons here in the layers, and I'm just going to click on the lock at the top. You can see that locks all my layers, and then I'll just unlock the green layer. And that way, I can just use my normal selection tool and go down here to the corner and just drag a marquee over the portion of the hole that I want to select. Now I'm just going to drag a box right around the hole that goes right up to this edge corner there. And you can see that the only thing I've selected is what's in the green layer since we locked all the other ones. I'm going to copy just that section. I'll go up to the Edit menu and choose Copy. And let's make another layer for this corner of the green. I'll go up to the top and just insert a new layer. And we'll call this Cover. I'll hit Enter just to make sure my layer name gets in. And then we'll go back over to the Edit menu and choose Paste in Place. Remember, that's going to put it right back where it was in its original spot. Now, if we just hide the green layer for a second, you can see that all we have is the corner that we selected there. But that's covering up the ball right where it's important, right where the ball is going to drop into the hole here. So when I bring that back and we take a look at our animation, you can see that we've got the ball kind of rolling up, dropping off the edge, and now it actually looks like it falls into the spot with that new corner cover on the green.